Oh, yes. Okay. So let's see what BSP and Switch are made of. Don't think I've seen these two team up before, too, so. I mean, it can happen. Trying to really see where the first big opening plays out to, because otherwise it feels a little bit back and forth even right now, but with Toon Link there's a lot of damage on him built up otherwise. I'd say Toon Link can play a really good stock tank role with having a lot of projectiles to just wall out with, and having a lot of ways to just run away with good mobility and not really die. Today is going to be a pretty good weekly for singles. I feel like a lot of good players are here today. And I can't wait to see all of them. But, back to the match. Most important, of which time and an up smash. Straight to the chin, that'll do. Oh my god, that catch. Was not prepared for that recovery. Thought that she had her afterburner kick there, but not so. She's not going to make that recovery back. A lot of people would call that Bayonetta SD, and of course, you would be right. You would be right. Just, you know, take it how it is. Unfortunately for Blue Team, I think that was Switch's second stock, too. But, well. The red team fight it out right now. An up smash catch. Yep, eliminated. And a downer sends away. Bayonetta's on her last stock right now, and Toon Link pretty close to dying here too. That afterburner interrupts that up throw that would have taken off DSP. That can be good actually. Bayonetta's first options to save her partner from something like that. That's situational in this case. If Mewtwo's up throw takes a lot of duration before the toss comes out, and it grab armors, right? That's within. Protect Bayonetta in that instance. Useless. Oh my goodness. BSP couldn't close out great right there with an opportunity to do so. But Switch might be able to seal the deal. No. Blue team. Gotta hold on. A toss away. That'll be BSP's second stock right off there. He's got one fresh stock left, and he can hold on to it for as long as he could that last one. Honestly, could see a potential comeback, really. Bayonetta can live a little bit longer too. Red team's gonna take a lot of damage from potential combo strings coming out. So Proto rushing in to try to end Bayonetta right there. Not gonna do so with a grab. Well called out right there. Not much though. That footstool's gonna help her too. Not intended. Team so close to holding to victory here. Deal with these two partners. Great. Come on. Oh no. We saw Proto make it pretty decent 2-for-1 comeback in that last game. However, this time it's even more difficult to worry. So Proto, aware of all of his options, gonna put himself on guard as much as he can. Look for those openings. Put this to a 1v1, which would be much more favorable. An excellent string, very simple. A toss into an up air. I'll be BSP and Switch taking game number 1. Okay. They've got what it takes to combat with this. Combat with Proto and Grade. This can be a pretty good set. So Proto and Grade likely going to look to adapt a bit further and push their experience. Hey, HRG. Game number 2, Final Destination. From Proto and Raid. Tripods were banned from the blue team. But you can see why. See, not very simple bait from Raid right there. Just move right in. Guy that switches prone to throw out panic options. He's gonna benefit his favor into lingering tomahawk grab. No, but otherwise, well, I wouldn't say there's really a favor in this game. I'd give it to blue team just a little bit because both of the red team are really close to losing their first stock here. See BSP playing a bit more of a stock tank role than, well, he was playing a really good stock tank game in the last game, not gonna lie. Like, that first stock didn't last as long, but the other ones just really benefited the blue team. So, like, just having BSP survive, really, is so good for him. No, nope. That's perfect. Catch his drift away. And an up smash to send him away. Oh, gosh. Surprise F smash right there to cover the roll in. Catches them both. Lots of damage built up. See, meanwhile, Proto handling this Bayonetta quite well. Lots of damage being put on her. Wait, right now, at least makes sense. I want to see who's escaping who. Grade, come on. Come on. Another SD from Grade. And his Mewtwo. That's not very good. I feel like, honestly, blue team is carried by Grade SD. Yeah, right now, they're just keeping red team completely at bay. This projectile zoning, perfect for BSP. A moment to break out and red team will take control. Putting blue team both at the ledge here. Hitbox is nowhere for Bayonetta. No will steal her fate. But yeah. A very powerful downer to cover that. Recovering up. You're dead. Dead AF. A Mega Man already on the last legs. A witch time on the Mega Man. I would have focused on that Mega Man. Honestly, a 2v1 would have been so much better for blue team there. I don't know. That might not be the right play. But blue team still has an advantage to work with here, and if they still can get this Mega Man off relatively soon. Meanwhile, focusing pressure on Mewtwo at the same time will put Mewtwo closer to it too. And with this Toon Link with a slight amount of rage, a good confirm out of a projectile toss. That would really help. Right there on Mega Man, you see it, the bomb to forward air. And then BSP trying to close in with that projectile and using that last metal blade. There'll be no more. That was such a smart option, even though the downer, it's so powerful, right? But spiking toward the ground instead of dying to the up throw. Really good to influence that. Grade has 2 stocks to work against. One of them very close to losing right there, and he does read that get up successfully now. Close to dying, but not close enough for a big fatal blow. Playing this very carefully in this 1v1 here. Down. 60%, making it very hard for Toon Link to get in. He goes low. And that gives us stage control. He's going to read the neutral getup, and BSP and Switch take game number 2. They're up 2-0. See,
Why are they actually carried by Great, though? Great is carrying... I know! Great is carrying their team! Great, don't SC again, I swear to God. Oh my God, I swear. I love interacting with players. When they're willing. Obviously not in singles when it's like high stakes, you know, like top 8. I wouldn't do that. Unless they're really memeing, you know. But, you know. Anyway, game number 3. Remember, it's very important to remind that blue team has a good amount of game momentum right now. Game momentum. Oh no, that actually sounded so awful. Oof. Okay. Have a lead right now to work with, and if they lose this game, the next 2 games they can play on their stage choice. So that means that it will be something that they'll want to be comfortable with right here. They also have the momentum just being up to games that can really influence mentalities too, right? See if red team has what it takes to make a comeback. They're already starting out like they're gonna have to. At first stock benefiting the blue team. It's been upper piercing right through the leaf shield, penetrating Mega Man. Very effective for dealing with that. I was watching you. Thanks for grabbing the ledge there. Which time immediate up smash. Just go for it. Not much time to really consider options or set up. It was a wise choice. And another wise choice is Proto. Going for that grab, anticipating a witch time there. Recognizing that Bayonetta was starting to get put under pressure by him. I say that Proto honestly has a really good aspect of dealing with Switch's play. Just knows really from experience of playing her before. And I would say probably one of Switch's hardest opponents in singles. Too, but this is much different here. In a 2v2 environment where you're both teaming together. Working together. You can see things play out much differently. Gosh, red team's taking so much percent right now. Good lord. But stock flies off of the blue team. Now this is actually getting a bit closer. More damage on Bayonetta. And it's about even now. It favors the red team slightly. That's what I would say. Up smash almost sends Toon Link off. You see he's able to survive it here. You see the boomerang actually beats out the Crash Bomber as it's approaching. Oh my god. Switch tried her best to get out of that situation, but not successful, and her teammate is now down 2 in the 2v1 situation here, favoring the red team this game. Got a fair lead to boot with it. Likely might close out. Up smash. We're trying to get something else off of that too. Another up smash, yeah, that'll do. 3 up smashes out of footstool. That is clean stuff. Finding those grabs. Right. That puts Proto and Great on the board. That's important. It's important for them.
Did I hear a Corrin counterpick switch? Yeah. Okay. So she goes Corrin here. They're up a game still. And they're one away from winning it. So this can allow them to experiment a little bit with another character choice and see if this works better, really. And if this works better, they'll win, you know? And that'll put them in grand finals, which is where they really want to be. So, see if Corrin could make things happen here. So far though, I really saw a lot more benefit from the Bayonetta play the way it was done. Just really worked out for those games. So I have to see some things to convince me with this Corrin play. The pressure, yeah, you know, Creed just held shield for 5 years. Wow, Switch just landed there. She actually didn't get caught by an up smash. She landed so fast. Creed wasn't looking for it immediately either. So, Toonlake is dead. A setup, potentially, but no. Every little bit helps right now, though. Switch close to losing this first stock. Our team's gonna put as much of the hurt on BSP as they can too. Yes, stage back, that's the surprise too. Because Switch was going toward the stage to avoid a forwarder, was not ready for that. Wow. Alright. That's great second stop down. Tipper pin coming out. Well, I can see KO potential is definitely benefiting blue team a bit better than the Bayonetta was. Really. Corrin can space herself so well to get strong KOs. And on Mewtwo too, being light, it's difficult. An excellent chase on Grade's part. However, very simple stuff. I don't like that Switch hesitated there. Could have possibly saved her teammate there, but maybe it was the best play to stay out of danger. I don't know. Who has the benefit here right now? I'm not sure if Switch is on the second or last stock. But the percent certainly favor blue team right at the moment. To get in there for an up smash, not quite KOing Grade, but very close to. Yeah, I think Switch wanted to grab it, but it had an item in hand. Very good. It's right out there. That was indeed Switch's last stock. Let's see how it is. Struggle for a comeback, if anything, really. I has to play this X. Very just tricky. Even to just find a way to close in and the up throw KOs. I don't know if that was bad BI, Rage in Town and City, or just, I don't even. Well, Proto and Grade bring us to the final game that it can be. This is good. When I was in Game 5, it's one of these two can switch characters, choose a different one here. That one being switched particularly. Now she has to think about which benefited her team more. The Bayonetta play or her Corrin play. The Bayonetta plays what's got games, but just in that last game, one thing you can immediately see is just kills Corrin could do. But we'll see what happens here for a minute. Just think it through a little bit. Going back to Town and City. Their most comfortable choice, and switch going with the Bayonetta. No. Oh my god. BSP making the counter pick at that last game. It's something that is not something that Proto and Great are expecting. Could see it come into play as a good thing or a bad thing, really. Ganon hits hard and lives long. So, can benefit Ganon more in doubles and singles, honestly. Otherwise, very big targets, just combo to hell. Oh my god. Ew, 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 ew. That shouldn't have killed. Oh my. Okay. I don't even know anymore at this point. This feels like the hardest throw I've ever seen. Our hardest throw. The hardest throwaway. Good lord. Right now, Red Team is just playing so well here, not dropping a stock quite yet. We're taking off 3 at least. Oh my. Wake me up when this game is over. Not gonna be a long rest though, that's for sure. They got one. Got one. The volcano kick doesn't care for that. Shadow ball. Alright. That's a dead Ganon. That's the last stock of blue team versus 4. Team making this comeback complete, it very much looks like. It's exactly what they wanted too, you know? Defending their veterancy as teammates, really. That was the worst phrase I could use. I'm sorry. Defending their experience as teammates. There you go. Switch is playing very tricky. She's allowing her to find little openings here and there, and she's just playing so non-committally too. Which in this case might cost her. Yes, it will. No way to deflect that there, and not enough distance to make it back. That is a clean game 5 for Proto and Gray. They're able to move on to grand finals. BSP and Switch got to fight another set to have another chance in this sparring. Perhaps we might see that.